Well, welcome to the inside of the resources vault. This is literally what it looks like on the inside, which is so cool. There's a little navigation bar up at the top here, so if you're working on something specific, you can kind of just like hop right to it. There's a little bit of an intro on me. This part's really cool. This is all the resources and kind of like the bonuses that come with the vault. So there's a link to the Facebook group. There will be live trainings in here, and for the first couple months, I'm going to be going live every single 2 weeks. Some of them will just be Q&As with me. Some of them will be me teaching on a topic, and other ones I'm going to pull in experts to speak on specific topics. So if you want to have a specific topic covered, you just let me know in the Facebook group, and we'll get somebody in there to talk about that. The second link here is a direct link to Voxer, which is kind of like the walkie-talkie that I mentioned. You can send me a voice memo, a video message, just a text message, any links to anything in your own business, or like links to a PDF or anything like that that you want feedback on. It's personalized feedback. It's me. I will send you a message back there. There's a link to a request for a resource to be added to the vault. So I make updates to the vault on a quarterly basis. So every single quarter I go in there, I will ask in the Facebook group what people want to see in there, and I'll check out this little survey. And I add things into the vault that are directly requested by you guys, which is really, really cool perk. If you join, you'll have lifetime access to the vault and any other resources that are added in the future. And any resources that have been added in past quarters. And there's also a little survey to make it even better. There's just a little bit of an intro video here. This is really cool part of the vault. It's like your implementation guides. So you can go through and implement every single resource that's in the vault within 1 week, 1 month, or you'll automatically be added into an email sequence that'll help you implement everything in the vault in 2 months. It just really breaks it down like step by step in a very easy and non-overwhelming way for you. So these are a couple of strategy guides. So this is everything that I did within my first year of business, and I kind of broke it down and organized it by like, okay, here's a couple of things to think about and maybe implement or do within January, February, March, etc. And I also break it down by topic. So if there's a particular topic that you feel like you need a little bit of help in, this is like my entire brain dump of like everything that I could think on each one of these topics. So that's a really cool part. Here are all of my client questionnaires and wedding day timelines. So here you can see like all the different type of timelines that you have access to in here. These are literally questionnaires that I send out to my clients, and if I update a questionnaire, I'll update it on my own, and then I will pop it into the resources vault as well. So these are always up to date, which is really cool. Same thing goes for my email templates. I make sure that if I tweak any email template on my end, on a quarterly basis, I go through and update these email templates. But obviously you can see there's email templates for everything for weddings, everything for portraits, engagement session prep and delivery, and there's a little how-to on creating your own email signature. This was requested by Vault Insider the last quarter, so that was added in. Port 4 is one of the coolest parts. I think it's one of the parts that I'm most excited about. I have an investment guide, show it template. So this is literally the guide, like the website page that I will send to every single wedding inquiry. If you are over being ghosted, like try using this in your inquiry process. It'll make things so much more personalized for your client, really like set you up as the expert, and kind of like set you apart in a saturated market as a wedding photographer. So this is kind of like just the show it template, and there's a little video and instructions on how to personalize it for your own business and your own brain. Here, these are just a ton of like checklists that I have used over the time. So I have week of wedding tips that I send out to clients to prepare them really well. That makes sure that when I show up for the wedding day, they have like all their details in a box, and just like little things like that I remind them of the week of the wedding to make the wedding day so much more like go so much more smoothly. I have everything that I mentioned in consults. When I'm talking to potential bride and grooms, I have my whole wedding gear checklist. If you're ever wondering like what's in my bag, there's everything in here. I have every single link to what I use to gift my clients within the entire wedding and the portrait experience. So that's actually really cool. That took me so much time of Googling and figuring out what to send over, and so I have all the links to that right in here. I print out a little wedding day info template just on a Word like document, and that kind of just like pulls together all the wedding day info that I need and keeps it in one place. And I keep multiple copies with me throughout the wedding day, and it's so helpful. And then this is a really cool part because it's my entire wedding and portrait workflow from start to end. So here you can kind of see that like I've broken it down into sections. Obviously, I'm not going to show all of that, but that's kind of just what that looks like. And I have a ton of demo videos as well as how I do the marketing side of things in my business. So I have one on using Google Analytics, Honeybook, like a whole behind-the-scenes video on Honeybook and how I have everything organized, how I use Trello to manage things, Pinterest, like getting started with Pinterest. This is a great video to check out. My whole blogging system is in here, like every single checklist, every single system that I've used in my business for the past 3 years is literally in this vault. And I also have a little bit on how to shoot an entire wedding day from start to end, how to never get stuck with posing again, speeding up your editing. I am all about efficiently editing all your images, and I kind of walk you through like how I shoot in camera to make that a breeze on the back end. Also goes through my Lightroom preset, and it includes all the links to everything in my camera bag. And this is also my weekly batch schedule, so how I will allocate tasks throughout every single week, every single month, every single quarter. It's all there, and this is every single app, like every single software that I use in my business, kind of what I use, why I use it, and some links to the blog post. So that's a little bit of an inside peek at the vault. I hope you're excited. If you have any questions at all on the vault, please feel free to either DM me on Instagram, send me an email. I would love to talk to you and figure out if this is a really good fit for your business at this time. And if you have questions on anything, I am a totally open book. So always feel free to say hi and know that I am cheering you on regardless of if you join in to the vault or not. If you just need a little bit of a business encourager, that is me. Feel free to always reach out. I'm always an open book. And I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek of it.